Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, wrestling fans worldwide. This says that we're live now on the count that the little live yellow square with the black letters in the middle saying live up here on my screen. So yeah, it means we're live. This is episode 69. Boy, that did not sound right. Episode 69 of the Team Heel podcast, live here on Google Hangouts. It is officially 11:38 p.m. It is November the 28th, 2014, a day after Thanksgiving. We thank you all for tuning in, whether it be here on the live stream or if not on the playback. As always, I am Heel Steven. I am joined by a non-legit wrestling American a la carte. And our guest this week, he is the president and CEO of the Talking Wrestling Network, TRN, Mr. Alex Carter.
Hola.
What's up, Alex?
I guess I'm supposed to say something.
I think you are.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you enjoyed the day with your family and listening to the CM Punk interview for sure.
Oh yeah,
I actually listened to it with these two. Yeah.
Yeah. Funny story. Yeah, we're gonna get into it in a little bit. But yeah, gentlemen, I hope you all as well had a very happy and safe and blessed Thanksgiving, whether you spend it with your loved ones or friends. And again, I think how can I put this? For every family, I'm sure Thanksgiving is a different thing. Like for most families out there in America, Thanksgiving is a sacred day where, oh my God, if you don't spend it with your family, it's like you just committed the ultimate sin. Like for my family, almost like for being that I'm Hispanic, I think for most Spanish families too, maybe I'm wrong here, but who knows? But for us, Thanksgiving, it is like any ordinary day. Day off of work, a day off of school, a reason to just get together. For us, the most sacred day is Christmas. I think that is
important.
You know what I mean?
Now.
But gentlemen,
Thanksgiving, it's cool, but turkey's okay.
Of course, turkey's okay.
I like chicken better.
I hear an
it's
echo
all about the
on my
stuffing.
Mic, but I don't care.
Guys.
I have an echo. There's an echo on my mic, but I don't give a fuck right now. I don't give a shit. Like other hosts on other shows who bitch and complain about echoes and can't do a show by themselves, but that's around the point. Yeah, for me, Thanksgiving, I spent it with my family. We had a fun time. I made a potato risotto. Literally for the first day, yeah, I made one. Culinary instincts kicked in and shit. So yeah, my family enjoyed the fuck out of it, and they asked me for the ingredients. I'm like, I can tell you the ingredients, but if I do, I have to kill you after. That's just my thing. And after that, I heard people on my social media talk about, oh, Black Friday, yo, we all to the mall, yo, we going to Best Buy, we going to Walmart. Yeah, good luck getting pampled and good luck getting squashed on and shit, but it is what it is.
What, you don't want to get in a fight with a 45-year-old woman?
Oh, believe me, if that ever happens, I got a bus driver uppercuts ready to go. I got suplexes ready to go. I got kendo sticks ready to go. Hell, even a chopstick. I get beat up with a fucking chopstick.
That's why I did all my shit online.
Just bring the
fucking
out.
Or a thermometer. This thermometer, it's what you use in the kitchen.
ECW style.
Oh, fuck yeah, for the meats and all that, chickens. And it's funny because in school...
No, this ECW pay with the syringes.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's funny because in school this past Wednesday, right, we had to prep cook because Thursday the school went to feed the homeless, right? The same homeless that ask you for change outside of a liquor store, right? And we had a prep cook. And the whole class was given a station, right? And I was working the mac and cheese. The people that work in the turkey, they order the turkeys, right? And the turkeys came with the heads. Yeah, wow. Turkeys came with the heads. Yeah, scary that may sound. Yeah, the turkeys, right, that we ordered in, to cook whatever, they came with the heads on.
Came with the heads? Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead ass. Yeah, I'm not bullshitting you. As creepy and scary that may sound, but hey, that's Thanksgiving for you, That's Thanksgiving, in the season of giving and all that. But you know what? It is what it is, and work was a drag, me working at a supermarket, you're always going to get that annoyance of people coming in at the last minute trying to buy shit for the loved ones and crap. Like, oh my fucking god. But it is what it is. But I hope you all out there had a fun time. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves and, all that fun stuff. But a lot to discuss this week. A lot to discuss. A lot that have happened in the world of wrestling. It's funny because, to be honest, nothing really happened. Only certain things that happened, but it made such an impact. No pun intended. As you all mean, yeah, I know, I get it, yeah, But, yeah, you know what? Let's get into this shit, yo. Fuck it, yo. If you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at TEAMHEEL Podcast. You want to call in, just simply dial the number on the screen or in the description box, 401-283-4991. The PIN number is 77221. Don't call in yet, but call in. We will ask me a question, what you want, and I'll answer for you. All right? But, this week, a lot of things happened. And one big thing that really had the wrestling world, in a shock, if you will, is that CM Punk, Mr. Phil Brooks, has finally opened up. He opened to why he left WWE. This literally came on Wednesday, I believe, going into Thursday. And I was on Skype.
Wednesday night, yeah.
I was on Skype with Knowledge of Wrestling and with Alex here. If you listen to the whole podcast, apparently CM Punk spoke on Colt Cabana's Art of Wrestling podcast, and literally, this had the wrestling world in a screeching halt.
A buzz.
Exactly, it was a buzz. It was an absolute buzz. Everybody went crazy for this, as you would expect, right? Come on.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have been asking me, this week, well, after the podcast came out, hey, Heel Steven, HS, right? They're calling it for short. What's your thoughts on, what happened? Your thoughts on CM Punk? Some guy on Twitter told me, oh, Heel Steven, now you got to eat turd now because CM Punk was fired by WWE. He didn't quit, which I found really funny, But hey, it is what it is.
Kind of did. It kind of.
Where's Chase? Chase Oliver is not here this week, but most likely he'll be back next week. Ryan Davis, but that's around the point. Yeah, can I say he finally opened up to the WWE? Why he left WWE? Here's my take. Okay, this is my take. Do I hate CM Punk? No. To my understanding, he said on this whole thing, the guy was pretty much hurt. He was banged up. When you're hurt, you're banged up, and you don't feel like doing it anymore. Hey, it happens. It makes sense, And also, to consider the fact that how many times this company has fucked them over. Apparently CM Punk had so many ideas. He had so many ideas, and the ideas that he had, apparently, he would tell the ideas to Vince, and Vince would go, we don't know, you can't do this. For example, apparently when Punk resigned in 2011, he wanted to have sponsor him. Apparently, there's a lot of sponsors out there that wanted to sponsor CM Punk, and if that was the case, his idea was to change his in-ring attire to shorts instead of wearing the trunks that he normally wears, and have these sponsors on his ring gear the same way MMA fighters would have them, right? And it turns out that Vince told him, no, you can't do that. But when Brock Lesnar came in later on that year, Brock was wearing the sponsors, the jerky sponsor, all that. You kind of get the idea, right? Yeah, all that. But you got to remember, too.
Yep.
You got to remember, though. Brock, when he signed with WWE, he had those sponsors before. So it wasn't like, oh, my God, we'll give you the sponsor right away. No. Also, what happened, he wanted to walk Chael Sonnen into the cage at UFC on Fox 2 when Chael Sonnen fought Michael Bisping in Chicago. And being that Punk was in Chicago, right? The UFC show was in Chicago, Punk's hometown. The night before Royal Rumble would have got eyeballs on the product, and Vince just shot it down because apparently, in his belief, someone could have died. Someone could have died. Yeah, I laughed at that too. And apparently he said no, which again sucks, but what can you do, right? But he allowed Triple H to walk Floyd Mayweather Jr. to the ring the month after when Floyd fought Miguel Cotto. But again, you can feel the guy's pain. The fact that he also shot down on Ryback. He said Ryback either he's dumb or he's doing shit on purposely. Being that Ryback literally broke one of Punk's ribs, whatever it was. You kind of get the idea,
The
where
big
I'm going.
guy.
Yeah. So Ryback replied to that.
Yeah, he did. He replied to it. You have the quotes, by the way? You have the quotes?
I actually got into a Twitter battle today.
With Ryback?
Yeah, I can pull it up. But I actually got into a Twitter battle today.
With Ryback?
But no, some schmoozer was on Twitter, and he was trying to convince me that Ryback doesn't use steroids.
I mean, we'll never know that, though.
Ryback is bigger than my refrigerator. He uses steroids.
I mean,
Maybe,
again, we'll never know.
I don't know.
Okay, here it is.
Don't know about it.
Oh man.
You say, "Oh man," they said, shit's about to go.
He took it. Okay, he had more than this. He had more than this, but I guess WWE made him take it down or whatever. But this is the only one that's still up. It says, "Last message on this. I will tell the truth about CM Punk comments in due time. Not once did he ever confront me. Let's all move on. Thank you." That's it. So pretty open-ended, trying to
I agree.
Answer from the big guy.
Exactly. And again, this company's fucked over Punk so many times, you know what I'm saying? Also, how apparently Vince McMahon wanted CM Punk to work while being hurt. The bad knees, a messed up eye that he had, messed up, elbow. And Vince would always tell him, the staph infection, which I wanted to get into also, but I'll owe you one. But it never happened, Yep. And how he would, also the staph infection, how the doctor in the WWE medical, that physician, I forgot his name. Do you mind enlightening me? What was his name again?
Thing is that always
Dr. Amin?
Dr. Amin? Yeah, almonds. Almond, ramen noodles, same shit. But
Dr. Amin Durar?
I don't know who he is, but that's around the point.
Dr. Amin?
I don't know who he is, but that's around the point. But, he said, CM Punk had this thing in his back that was supposedly was a fat remainder, whatever the fuck this shit
fatty
is.
Deposit.
A fatty deposit. A fatty deposit. And all he would do is give him, oxypads, whatever it was, right? Am I right with that?
Right. More antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
Give him antibiotics.
Antibiotics to the point where Punk would shit himself. And, throw up. And, just dry heave. And just be on his knees, literally, after every match. And he could have died. The guy could have died from this shit. And he also is upset that, how
it's serious. It's real stuff.
Exactly. A staph infection, for those of you who had it, you all know, that's just no joke. And if you let that shit grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, you're fucked.
Yep.
Even the fact that, Punk had to lose to The Rock. He had to lose to, Undertaker and Brock. And he made those matches work, and, he'd lose momentum. To an extent, I agree, too.
And Triple H.
But come on, they didn't count Triple H in that series. Remember, he lost Triple H before he was even champion, so that knows whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I think back then Triple H should never went over. That's just Triple H being Triple H.
Exactly. That was Triple H being Triple H. But this is what I, this is what I get from this. Yeah, and apparently also he was fired on his wedding day.
I think it's just coincidence.
Here's my thing. I don't think he was. I think, if anything, when you send something, it takes a while to arrive.
Yeah.
You know, it just so happened to arrive on his wedding
That's
day.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they literally said, "Oh, we gotta schedule it on that specific day." I think it's just
Now, a couple of days before, he said, "Hey, I'm getting married in a couple of." Triple H texted him, and then he replied. He said, "Hey, I'm getting married in a couple of days. Text me back then. And how about while you're at it, you send me those." I feel like if Triple H, Vince McMahon, one of those two was the one sending the.
You cut off for a little bit. Do you mind saying that again?
Well, he texted Triple H, contacted him by text message a couple of days before the wedding, and Punk said basically, "Hey, I'm getting married on this day. Can you get back to me after my wedding, after my honeymoon's over? By the way, go ahead and send me those checks you owe me." And then, so Triple H was the one issuing the I don't know what it's called, the dismissal of services, firing him. Then he could have lined that up where it came with him on his wedding. It hit him on his wedding day.
I agree. But here's my thing, though. For those of you out there who are saying, "Oh, he never quit, he got fired," I think you all fail to realize the pattern of how this shit works. Okay? Let me lead you guys to the road of, of how this evolved to his termination from WWE. At first, the night after Rumble 2014, he walked out after telling off Vince McMahon and Triple H, of course. Then, as time went on, Vince McMahon, in an investors call conference, whatever it was, he told the people that, hey, CM Punk is taking a sabbatical.
He was really suspended, though.
There you go.
Yeah, he was suspended.
Suspended, sabbatical, same shit. And then it led to his termination. So it's not like, oh, he got fired. Nah, he first walked out, and then he got fired. That's how that shit works out. Here's my take with this, okay?
He had intentions of coming back.
There was to my understanding, but again, that's not happening no more. Do I hate CM Punk? No. Do I take back what I said of calling him BQITW or the quitter? No. Here's why. No. And listen, here's why. Here's why I don't take back what I said. Don't get me wrong, I do feel bad for what happened to him. I do feel bad how he got fucked over by the system, of course. But I am a man who stands by what I say. I'm not gonna, I can't go back in time and, and take back what I can't do that. Exactly. I have to look forward to the future, and that's it. But I am a man who stands by what he says and can't take back what I say. In a perfect world, I'm sure all of us would take back what we said in something in the past. But we can't. It sucks what happened to him. It really does. Do I ever see him coming back to WWE? Hell no.
0 chance.
And
probably not wrestling again.
Yeah, he might wrestle again, but
you gotta also Bret Hart. I mean, the Montreal Screwjob. That night he spit in Vince's face. They're saying hated the company. Then a couple of years later, Owen dies in a WWE stunt. And then 10 years later, 2010, we see Bret Hart back in the WWE.
Yeah, but I see what you mean there. But again, never say never. I understand that. Because we do live in a world where...
But I don't think... Then again, I'll give it to you. CM Punk's not Bret Hart. CM Punk is a lot more...
wiser. He's more smarter. He's more wiser.
Passionate. This for my channel. He's to his guns more. He's outspoken more.
What was that?
I think CM Punk is more likely to stick to his guns. He's more outspoken. And he's not the same case as Bret Hart or Ultimate Warrior or things like that.
Exactly. If anything, I'll be honest with you guys. If Punk were to wrestle again, No, it's not going to be at a Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor cannot afford CM Punk. And no, it will not be even TNA. It will not be TNA. No, don't even think of that yet.
No
Hell.
chance now. No chance now. Now unless Destination America like gets big ratings and like it would have to be Discovery Channel. Like Discovery Channel have to like throw the big bucks.
You know where I can see him possibly wrestling?
Half of their roster.
I see him possibly wrestling in New Japan.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe.
I probably see it, but not as a full time. Maybe like a part timer. You know, once in a while, make some appearances there, then and there. You know. So who knows? Maybe they give him the IWGP Heavyweight title.
Maybe, but TNA would have to give up like half their roster to get CM Punk.
Oh fuck yeah, they would. Oh fuck yeah.
A lot of companies have to.
But then again, would Punk go to one of these? Would Punk go to one of these smaller shows just to kind of be like,
no, I don't
here's
think
to
so.
you, Vince?
I don't think he's wrestling anymore. Honestly, he did it. He just wrestled in WWE. Why would he wrestle anywhere else?
I know.
He could. I think he said when like before he quit, he was like, telling Vince, I could go somewhere else and blow up myself. So he was like, I could go to Ring of Honor or whatever, and I'll make myself a big star.
During that pipe bomb promo, but
now that was like not during the promo, but he said like in the podcast.
Yeah, that was like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Do I agree? I feel like sometimes fans who praise the guy, who the Punk defenders, if you will, the CM Punk defenders, I'm gonna call them. I feel like they go by every word that he says.
Oh no.
Here's my belief. At the end of the day, also, I feel like there's two sides of a story. There's two sides.
Yeah.
We haven't heard Punk. We haven't heard WWE's side yet. You know what I'm saying? Have they made some response regarding the doctor? Yes, they have. But I am sure, at the end of the day, it happens. What can you do? Guys, let me ask you a question. Am I lagging right now?
In and out lag.
I think we're all lagging.
I think because all of us got the cams on.
I mean,
if y'all want, one of y'all can take
I
off
feel I
your
was
cams.
gonna say already, but
Y'all can take off your cams. One of y'all can take off your cams. All good.
Huh?
If y'all want, y'all don't have to keep the cams on. Just to reduce the lag a little bit.
I think Punk, what he said, for the most part, was pretty accurate. I think WWE, they didn't really care much for the guy. They just cared that, they were making money. CM Punk was selling more than Cena at a point, I think. And but Punk kind of came off a little whiny in the interview too, just a little bit. So, but maybe because of the frustrations and stuff, Ryback fucking him up and stuff. That was the best part.
Indeed, it was the best part. But then again,
Oh yeah.
you know what? At the end of the day, Punk is Punk, no matter what. He is who he is.
That's who he is. He's happy now, so.
I know. But again, he's happy now. I'm happy for him too. But it is what it is. And all we can do now is move on from this, and there you go. That was the CM Punk podcast. That was his podcast called Cabana. And to think that, I'm sure there's people that were willing to pay him. High spots or a video.
Oh, yeah. And Cole Cabana got the,
he doesn't care about the money.
He doesn't care about the money. He doesn't. And then, you know what? He doesn't care about the money, and that's fine. You think about it in the wrestling business, it's a business, obviously, about making money, too. And you would assume that, hey, he would be, but he's not, obviously.
Right.
That college Wi-Fi, Alex, LOL.
No, my thing's kind of fucking up, too, for some reason. I don't know.
You know what, guys? Cam's off, then. Fuck it. Cam's off, everybody.
No cams for you.
It's kind of fucking up.
Yeah, it is. The cams are
I don't know
fucking
what's
up.
going on.
But you know what? It is what it is, It is what it is. But that's around the point. Let us know your thoughts, guys, on this whole CM Punk debacle. What do you guys think happened, all that fun stuff? Let us know down below in the comment section, or if not on Twitter, at the TEAMHEEL Podcast, Or if you simply want to call in and give us your thoughts, the number is 401-283-4991. The PIN number is 77221. As you see down below in the description box. And yeah, let us know your thoughts. Let your voice be heard here. No one is wrong at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Also happened this week. Was Survivor Series. All right. Now this is not going to be a rundown of the pay-per-view. It's not. We've already done that numerous times. But one of the big things that happened was the debut of the Icon Sting.
I don't have my camera. I would did the thing he does with
the Stinger.
Yeah, the Stinger made his debut on WWE. And this had the internet.
It's about time.
Indeed, yeah. And this had a lot of people, the IWC, YWC, going crazy, going apeshit. Because, again, when you think about it, right, no one thought that was going to happen. No one thought that Sting was going to make his debut in WWE, or hell, even step in a WWE ring. You know? And it was crazy. You know, it was during the main event of Team Authority versus Team Cena. It was down Dolph and Seth Rollins, and Triple H was trying to attack Dolph Ziggler. Out of nowhere, you see the entrance of Sting. People were crapping on the theme song. They were like,
"Song's garbage."
Where's the Crow theme song? Where's the Metallica one? I would prefer the Metallica one, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, both are good, but I just didn't like the new one.
I didn't mind this theme song.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it at all. Like, I mean, I understand. You look at nostalgia and it makes you mad, but I mean, you gotta think how many people are really people who have seen Sting in TNA or have seen Sting in WCW. There's probably not a lot. Most of the audience that WWE's catering to doesn't know. They just kind of have heard. Don't care about the theme song. So
even the Sting TNA theme was better than that.
I bet like he comes back, he'll probably have a new, better theme though.
Indeed.
Hopefully.
Indeed. But you know, Sting came out. I mean, yeah, Sting came out. He straightened out with Triple H, and you know, that was sad. He hit him with the Scorpion Death Drop. Then grabbed Dolph Ziggler and put him on top of Rollins with a 1, 2, 3, and then he walked out. He left.
And then Ziggler stole the show.
Exactly. And you know what? This had a lot of people talking. People are happy about this. People don't care. You have a mixed reaction. You know? Then there's some people out there, the TNA apologists, who say, and I quote here, "Oh, when he was in TNA, you all were shitting on Sting. You all said he was too old. You all said that, oh my God, he's hogging the spotlight. Oh my God, why the fuck does he only wrestle with a t-shirt on? Oh, that guy can barely lock the Scorpion Deathlock if his life depended on him. Depended on it. I'm sorry. But now that he's in WWE, you guys are praising him. You guys think this is the best thing ever. You guys are saying this is great, this is awesome, praising the old guys." To those of you who are saying that, I agree with that too. But you all gotta let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Sting was never a TNA guy.
Sure.
Sting was a WCW guy who should have gone to WWE literally 13 years ago. Yes. He should have gone to WWE. I understand his reasons why he didn't go earlier on. I understand. That's fine. You know what I mean? But you know what they say. It's better late than never.
I'm going to say this right here as a guy who, you know, some people might say I'm big on TNA a lot. I like the fact that Sting went to WWE, but I don't like the fact that people, you know, for years they were like you said, bashing Sting, you know, calling him a loser, you know, old, blah, blah, blah. Now that he's in WWE, they're like, oh my God, it's the best thing ever. It's just, like you said, the hypocritical nature of, you know, wrestling fans on the internet. They bash something when it's not their particular company.
Here's what I think happened to with that. When you think about it, right? WWE is gonna do what TNA was never able to do with Sting, and that is treat the guy like a legend, treat him like, you know, an icon.
Right.
If you think about it, when Sting was in TNA, how many Impact was he? How many episodes of Impact was Sting on?
Mostly all of them.
How many Bound for Glories did he main event?
A lot.
Oh God.
How many Summerversaries did he main event, or how many times did he won the World Heavyweight title?
A lot.
Exactly.
No, he won like 3 times.
Yeah, but he was always in that title scene though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The thing is this, okay? The thing is this. TNA treated Sting like a regular guy on the roster, the same way they would have treated a fucking Chris Sabin or a James Storm or a Manic. He was treated in that same caliber almost. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And again, this is not a jab at TNA. This is not me insulting them. I don't hate TNA. You know? But I gotta call it like I see it here.
It's just a different feel in WWE too.
Exactly.
Like, when he came out, it was just like, damn, finally he's at the big stage. You know, like the TNA, it's cool and all, but he's now on literally. Everyone just wanted him to be in WWE, and they finally got it, even though it's a little late for that.
So much.
Yeah.
It felt surreal. I'm sure all of us here marked. I know I marked out.
If you didn't get chills from that, then you have like problems. Like you're not a. I hate to say it, you're not a real wrestling fan, but like, I mean, the moment.
I mean, really, I'm not gonna say I got chills because
like that was like one of those moments that you get.
What was that? Alex, you cut off, bro.
Oh, go ahead, Jarrell.
No, you can finish, man. You can finish because like you laughed out. Now I'll just finish after you.
Like that was a chill-worthy moment. Like that's something we don't see. Wow. Like there's back on. Oh, I remember when that happened, and like 10 years. We're going to still be like, oh, I remember when Sting debuted at Survivor Series in 2014.
Indeed, absolutely. Now, Alec, what were you going to say, bro?
It's good, like I said, it's good that Sting debuted, but I didn't really get the goosebumps. Maybe because, like I said, I've been seeing him for so long. Unfortunately, like those Impact, when he came out, and plus the internet, they said he was coming out, I was just like, okay, Sting's here, but in the grand scheme of things, what does this really do for WWE? Because if you're thinking about it long term, it doesn't put over Ziggler because people aren't going to think about Ziggler getting put over or win a big match. It's Sting's debut, and then you get down the road, you get Triple H versus Sting. Who does that really help out besides pay-per-view buys? It's just like, are they really building to
the perfect
time?
I think he's the perfect opponent because
indeed, yeah.
Almost every match for the past 2 years. So his credibility of putting kind
of Alex, bro, you're cutting
dwindled off. Like it's not as
Alex.
Am I lagging like crazy?
Yeah, dude, you're lagging like hard body right now.
I'll try to say what I'm saying if it lags out. Yeah, but a win over Triple H doesn't mean what it used to. But seeing a Sting Triple H match would mean a lot more than seeing a young talent versus Triple H, because we've seen young talent versus Triple H for the past 3 years. Triple H has been putting people over left and right, and he hasn't won a match in, what is it, like 2.5 years?
Yep.
True, but it's like, it just seems like anytime somebody comes in new or gets hot, you gotta do a match with me. I gotta put you over.
Hey man, that's Triple H.
I gotta suck your heat out.
He wants the money. It's all about. People feel honored facing Triple H now.
Daniel Bryan, yeah, I know you're hot, but we're gonna have a match at Mania where I control most of the offense, and you get a lucky shot knee on me, and so it looks like I went over, but you just got a lucky shot.
I think people sometimes give Triple H too much hate, in my opinion. I mean, granted, now that this whole CM Punk thing came out, I'm sure now everybody gonna give it
Yeah, but
shit.
that was 3 years ago, man. Come on, Triple H. He was gonna put Punk over anyway. The time they were gonna face each other again. Obviously, maybe it was a little late. Yeah, Triple H is known for burning people in the past, but I think he's a little bit. Obviously, he's still gonna be in those top matches. It's Triple H we're talking about.
Indeed.
He was never an A+ player, but he was always floating around in the main event scene.
An A+ player.
He wanted to be. He was a wannabe A+ player.
He's a wannabe. But...
I know. Excuse me.
Oh, God.
What happened with the cola here? The soda of the champions. But, again, staying, I figured my thoughts was going to happen overall. For all of you who complain about his age, oh, he's 55, but how can he have a good match? Well, no shit, he can't have a fucking good match at 55 years old. If anything, WrestleMania 31, him versus Triple H. I'm down for that. And if he wins or loses, he walks into the sunset, officially retired from in-ring competition. And then, who knows, maybe he'll be an ambassador for WWE, representing WCW on the WWE Network, and help push that WCW content.
WCW content.
You think about this, too. Think about it. Who is the face of WCW? Sting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sting.
Of course.
Without doubt. But WWE's WCW content is the most biased content out there.
I know. Monday Night War.
Right? I mean, it's like, if you tune into Nitro on this night, that Raw is the greatest show ever.
Yeah, I know.
The bias about we put Nitro out of business. No, Ted Turner sold it to you guys. He didn't go out of business.
Technically, he did.
Yeah, so
technically, he did.
It was about to go out of business.
Technically, he did.
ECW basically went out of business.
Yeah, indeed. Technically, he did, but again, people will debate that no matter what. Again, if anything, also yes, they will go in the Hall of Fame. Who's going to induct him? In my opinion, this person makes a lot of sense, and that being Ric Flair.
Woo! I can't do this shit.
Ric Flair has to be the one to induct Sting. That's the only thing that makes sense. Let him be drunk. Fuck, let's have a drunk Ric Flair induct Sting. Holy shit.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Yeah, back in the day. Woo! Did I? Back in the day, me and Stinger went down to Georgia in the motels. Woo!
I told Sting, in order to beat a man, you gotta beat the man.
Some cocaine.
Woo! But Sting wanted me to read the Bible, and I said, brother, I am not doing that. Faster on the point, though. Let us know your thoughts on this whole Sting situation. Did you mark out like I did, or like any other person on this panel did? Your overall thoughts, and what do you see happening? Do you want to see Sting versus Triple H or Sting versus Undertaker? Let us know here. If not, you can simply call. You can simply call in at 401-283-4991. Dial the PIN number 77221. It's completely toll free. Just so you know. What happened? What
He's
happened?
lying. It's not toll free.
It is toll free.
You get a fat charge from Asia.
It's $9.99.
Oh yeah, you get a flat fee.
$9.99.
Why is the Wrestling Observer hitting me up here? I'm busy right now. But that's around the point.
Wrestling Observer.
Oh fuck you! You know they're gonna be marking that right now. Oh, them newsletters, yeah. I'm not gonna subscribe to your fucking newsletter, you fucking idiots.
Subscribe to the TEAMHEEL newsletter.
Would you like to join the call?
Let's see here. But yeah,
No letter
Good one.
is.
yeah. There's been talk that TNA is returning to New York City in 2015 for the live episode of them, for the live Impact episodes, the tapings for Destination America here. And if I can pull out their just go on the site here. They wrote what's that shit called when you one minute here.
So, oh no, they didn't end their Spike TV in New York. They ended in Pennsylvania. They're gonna begin.
What do you turn out as?
Huh?
Is it the same place or?
You think we get a new?
I think it's the same Manhattan Center, right?
Yeah, the Manhattan Center. Yeah, the Manhattan Center.
Ballroom.
Yep, it's the same. Continue this right here. It's the Manhattan Center here. But they wrote something on their site. If I can just find it here, though.
It's all.
Here it is. They wrote this press release on their website. It says the following, and I quote: TNA Entertainment today announced tickets will be on sale beginning December the 5th for 3 consecutive televised events, January 7th through 9th, emanating from the legendary Manhattan Center in New York City for Impact Wrestling debut on Destination America. With the explosive sold-out crowds in New York City this past summer returning to the Manhattan Center for 3 huge events as Impact Wrestling debuts on Destination America was an easy decision, said Dixie Carter. Tickets for the January 7th through 9th televised events will go on sale beginning Friday, December 5th at all Ticketmaster outlets, online at Ticketmaster.com or by phone, 1-800-745-3000, starting at just $20. Tickets make great
Good
holiday
on Dixie.
Oh, yeah, you're for an exclusive
Did I say that on? Oh.
For an exclusive pre-sale code, follow TNA President Dixie Carter on Twitter at TNA Dixie. For more information about Impact Wrestling, including the Manhattan Center events detail, visit at www.impactwrestling.com and click on tickets. And be sure to follow Impact Wrestling on Twitter at Impact Wrestling. Here's the poster. Their poster. You have Bobby Roode in the center of the poster. Bobby Lashley, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, and Gil Kim.
Ooh, am I going to a WWE show with a guy that I don't know? There's one guy in that poster that never won
the championship guy that I don't know.
What happened?
There's one guy in that poster.
It's smart. I mean,
what was that?
Yeah,
Walter?
but you got to do that. And actually, he did wrestle.
Yeah, I know you got to do that.
What was that, Walter?
It said everyone in that poster is a WWE guy or girl, except for that one guy in the middle.
Yeah, with that title on his.
Yeah, he has the title.
Well, he worked WWE a couple matches, so
Jobber matches.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Velocity, baby.
How'd you know that? Yeah.
Who? Bobby Roode?
Yeah, he worked he worked.
Yeah.
Back in the day, he worked.
Back in the day, not back in the day.
He worked like a month. He did like 3 Velocity tapings.
What?
Oh, wow.
It's on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description actually, or in the comments.
Bobby Roode.
So he has an enhancement talent.
And he had blonde hair. Let's see.
Oh yeah. But here's my thoughts overall. Okay, this is my thoughts. This will be
Eric Young versus Bobby Roode.
Okay, this is my overall thoughts on this potential taping. These New York taping shows these New York City tapings coming up in January or December, right, or January. This will be a test that will answer a lot of questions about TNA.
Oh yeah.
Where are they at now? What's going to be the direction they're going to go in? Because in my opinion, this whole
rebrand.
Destiny, this whole Destination America thing is literally their last chance.
Well, see, I think TNA needs to completely get away from the TNA name. They need to completely rebrand because a lot of fans have a negative when they hear Impact Wrestling, when they hear TNA, a negative vibe, reference, a negative relation comes into their mind. They need to get away from that. They need to completely rebrand, new name, and they can still keep the TNA over name, but if they new name, new logo, then that's going to attract a lot of new fans right off the bat because a lot of fans that bash TNA they've never watched TNA because they just automatically hear Impact Wrestling and they get that negative connotation that comes along with it.
They're like, oh, Impact Wrestling, fuck this show.
Even though the matches
so they rebranded
on TNA, they still hate the matches, even though they never watched the matches.
Yeah, they just because it has that negative connotation to the name that's been put on it by WWE marks and
I don't even get that. I don't even
WWE
get
fans and diehards.
It's so
people
know, but I know.
Want to hear whatever they can, and you've got guys on here like Sean's View who get on and they completely bash TNA whenever they can, or it's WWE for life, and then they have huge followings, and the followings get out, and then they say, "Oh, I don't watch it." They take what he said.
I mean, again, that's the internet wrestling community. That's the
and then it just spreads. It spreads like a wild. All of a sudden, you have.
I get what you mean. I get it. You know, that's the internet wrestling community, though.
Just don't watch TNA, even though they've never given a chance.
But again, to me, this will answer a lot of questions where they stand. It's literally do or die. It is. It's do or die. One of the big changes that I think they're making to the reports that I've read, that Josh Matthews is going to take over Mike Tenay's position.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
So I think in a way, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take it.
That's already a plus.
That's a huge, get rid of Mike Tenay.
They needed that.
They really did need that.
Mike Tenay brought an age to TNA. They want to be the young, rebellious second need to get secondary.
Alex, you're cutting off
unique sounding announcers. Tenay kind of dated as well. WCW or like
WCW Light.
Alex, so try to take your cam off. See if that resolves the lag issue for you. I think it should.
Okay.
Yo, Bobby Roode with this blonde.
Is that better?
Top is cool.
Yeah, there we go. Better. Perfect.
Sorry, boys and girls, you can't see my beautiful face.
But yeah, you know what though, Mike
Sorry,
Tenay,
ladies.
I think if you're Mike Tenay though, who to say this, right? Who to say that he joins Jim Ross for Wrestle Kingdom? Can you imagine that?
But I think Mike Tenay's still gonna work backstage.
I don't know. I don't think
he's.
Remember, his contract is up as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? I feel like Mike Tenay's been with TNA. What? I mean, he's gained respect in the locker room. He's gained respect from the higher ups. So, I mean, when you have a steady position like that, why leave and risk it?
Exactly.
Doesn't he do the podcast too with what's his face with Borash?
I don't know. I think that what podcast?
The TNA podcast.
Did they stop doing that?
Yeah, that's a thing, dude.
I know, but I think they stopped doing that.
It's every week, I think.
Mike Tenay 2 Explosion. That's what they should do.
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I think Mike Tenay should just leave. I mean, yeah, thank you for the time, thank you for the memories, but dude, your work is so 1998.
I think he'll have a backstage role.
I guess so. But then again,
appeal.
I guess if you want to go in that route. But yeah, fucking Josh Matthews, man.
He wasn't bad.
Jeremy Borash looked like a pedophile.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Jeremy Borash.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to TNA Impact Wrestling.
Oh my gosh.
When you think of TNA, you think of Jeremy Borash.
Oh, yeah.
No, I really do. Like, this dude is everywhere. He's everywhere, man. Even when we went to the TNA shows, he's the guy. Starts the show and ends the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeremy Borash.
I guess my city what city I went to isn't that important because he wasn't even there.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
This small ass town. Fuck this shit. I'm Jerry Borash. I'm not going this shit.
Do they have Jimmy J? High five, baby. High five, baby. High five, baby.
He's fired. He's not
No,
even there.
they had some generic guy. I think they had Dewey Barnes working the merch table, but Rockstar Spud was there. No EC3.
Rockstar Spud. Good
Jeremy
guy.
Barnes is a merch guy, though. He's literally the merch guy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was. Dewey Barnes! Dewey! Hey, Dewey. You suck. Just kidding. I ain't say that shit. But if those who were at the New York show during the summer, there was girls in the stands putting out hand jobs, man. I gotta say, man, hey,
Stand jobs.
there were girls giving blow jobs and hand jobs in the stands, yo. That's why if you saw me, I was like, this was something. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's the benefit of TNA, bro. You are guaranteed a hand job and blow job by the chicks there during the shows, man. You're guaranteed them.
Overhand or underhanded.
Hey, it is what it is, man. But we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens.
They also need to change like their wrestling style. I mean, they're different from WWE, but I think they need to adapt more of that. What was it like strong style into their wrestling? So like how Ring of Honor is doing it. So like be a mix. What is it like a mix between maybe a little bit of WWE, but also the strong style.
TNA needs to be their own.
They need to go back to what they did. They need to go back to what they did in 2006, in 2005, and 2006. They were completely different. They were catching steam like crazy. They were like internet wrestling people when the community wasn't even that big. Because they need to be completely different. Right now, they're doing too much old school ECW, WCW. They're trying to like the Hardy Boys. Yeah, that's awesome. I love seeing the Hardy Boys. They're putting on great matches, but I've seen that. That feels like I'm watching stuff from 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah,
they need to go with young talent. Yeah, they need to come and pull out their X Division. Because the X Division was phenomenal when it had, like AJ Styles, you had Chris Daniels, you had Kaz, you had
Elix Skipper,
yeah, I mean,
Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin,
Xavier Woods before he was Xavier Woods.
Consequences Creed.
Yeah.
Imagine Dave Rich as Eddie Edwards back then.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
They would have been over.
Exactly.
It would have been over shit. But that's around the point, though. But, again, that's why I always say, bring in guys such as Chuck Taylor, Johnny Gargano, Ricochet, Rich Swann, AR Fox.
Yeah, Ricochet. Why isn't Ricochet in TNA already?
Because I think he doesn't want to go there.
Like,
Has he
said that? Like, I mean, because they
wants to go to a
big offer him signed to like Lucha Underground and like how their contracts worked out.
Oh no.
Anybody? I think it's all just independent there.
Yeah.
I think
how the fuck is Brian Cage not signed?
I don't know. I guess they weren't that impressed with him in the New York tapings.
Why wouldn't they be by Brian Cage? That dude would be a beast for the X Division.
Exactly. He looked different from everyone else, kind of. Looking like the same. I guess vanilla midgets.
Hey, we don't use
profanity. I don't know how else to explain them. You know what I mean.
We don't use profanity.
Hey, at least we have Crazy Steve.
Hey, I like Crazy Steve. That guy's entertaining. I like that guy.
The only thing good in the X Division.
Indeed,
And
indeed.
also the women wrestlers, and he bring in
Yeah, they need bringing more females. I
you
mean,
know, do something that WWE hasn't done yet. Bring in some I always emphasize the Japanese wrestlers, especially the women. But
We
you
know
know,
Kana and Okada,
yeah, but they haven't did
Oklahoma,
that.
California Kana roll. The
The other company hasn't done that, and if I'm afraid if they were to go to WWE, they will be stereotypes. Like they'll put them in like Japanese schoolgirl outfits and make them motherfucking jobbers, even though
Like
they would be
the gimmick,
big ass
the gimmick
paycheck.
is they have to drive. They have to drive to the ring. They have to
Oh,
drive to the ring every week, and they keep crashing into the title.
oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Hunter or Mr. Dolph.
Hatsan. Brain Buster. You
I
know, it's
literally heard her
fun.
say that one time in the match. I think I heard one Japanese wrestler, female wrestler, say that shit before she hit. She's like, "Bring Buster!" I'm like, ooh.
You know, it's funny, right? Well, yeah. So let's move on now. So this past week, I managed to catch the full DVD of the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
oh yeah,
Did you guys manage to watch it?
I watched
No.
part of it.
I
I
watched.
just got it last night.
I thought overall amazing.
Yeah, so far it's been good. What are we watching?
You know, I did not know the guy played baseball. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Did not know that. I really didn't. And
I think I don't know where I saw this, but I saw it before where they mentioned something about Randy playing baseball. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, he literally was close to being an MLB player for the majors, and then again, it happens. But overall, I thought it was phenomenal. It was a phenomenal DVD. It talked about his early days. His father was a wrestler too, and how apparently baseball didn't work out, so he got into pro wrestling, and how he started off on the small territories, especially in Memphis, and then going with the WWE, him being a heel, and his promo, his ring attire, and obviously he debuting Miss Elizabeth, where all of him being overprotective came about, and overall, good stuff. I hate being repetitive. I just do. I don't know why, but I am.
It's only $20.
It's only $20, yeah. If you go to FYE or
Best Buy.
Best Buy or
Walmart.
Walmart or hell, maybe released on the WWE Network. But
Yeah, watch it be released on the network soon.
again, it talks about it had his mom, his brother, the Genius, be there too, and a lot of people that were around him during that time period. Even Hulk Hogan. And how him and Hogan didn't talk because of Miss Elizabeth, and all that shit that came around with it. And how WWE, decided to not have him wrestle anymore, but he thought still that he could still go in the ring, and supposedly he wanted to do a program with Shawn Michaels,
Oh, that would have been awesome.
a program that would have gone, I think like 12 weeks, whatever it would have been, where if it got to a match where Michaels and Savage were, hey, if Savage lost, which he was going to lose anyway, he had to retire. But Vince, apparently shut that idea down. The name of the WCW, and how he felt betrayed by WWE when, Vince McMahon had the whole Macho Man versus Huckster thing going in the 90s. And how I think there was a line where they had Billionaire Ted. No, they had this whole thing, right? They had the Huckster and Macho Man, and Larry King, right, or Larry Fling, whoever they had him imitating shit, right? The parody version of it. And they asked, "How's Elizabeth?" And then Hogan, "Oh, she's fine. The Huckster, "Oh, she's fine." But taking jabs, I guess, trying to imply that Hulk and Elizabeth had an affair.
Wow.
Yeah, man, she was crazy back in the day.
They talk about Macho Man and Stephanie McMahon.
They did too. They did.
Yeah,
Babe of the week.
They were even saying that, hey, they had an affair, which I really don't think they did, to tell you the truth. But,
yeah, I don't think they did either.
I mean, who knows, really?
How it tastes, Triple H.
That's just, I just can't believe that. That's
The
crazy.
babe of the week.
Nah.
What do you guys think about the Macho Man Stephanie McMahon rumors?
I don't.
I think I don't know, because again, we weren't there.
Well,
But
Stephanie had to be mad young.
yeah, she had to be mad
She
young.
was like 18. She was like fresh out.
Yeah, fresh out the, but still, I mean, but come on though.
I don't know. These rumors.
Can you imagine that though?
Damn.
Can you imagine that?
Oh my
Yeah, your first time doing it, you're doing with fucking Macho Man 97. Ooh, yeah. Sit on my cock. Ooh, yeah, Stephanie. We're gonna role play right now. You're gonna be Elizabeth. Look here, Elizabeth. I don't want you doing that. Ooh, yeah. I got 14 DVDs. Ooh, yeah. You're not in the house. Ooh, yeah.
Steven's done this before.
What happened?
He pretended to be mine.
Can you imagine him just trying to roll for that shit with fucking Stephanie McMahon at a young ass age, 18 years old?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Green blood.
What about his rip-off version in TNA?
They didn't mention that. They didn't mention him in TNA. He didn't mention TNA.
No. I'm talking about, Jay Lethal ripping him off.
I know, believe it or not.
Black Machismo?
Oh, believe it
That
or
was
not.
amazing.
Believe it or not, though, Macho Man knew about it. He was okay with it.
Yeah, I know he was.
Apparently,
I was at if you rewatch Best in the World, Ring of Honor Best in the World, you'll see me holding up a sign that says Black Machismo for President.
I think that's second. Well, it's a tie between Black Machismo and his gimmick he's doing now with House of Truth. Some of Jay Lethal's best work.
Oh yeah, I love Black Machismo.
Yeah, this House of Truth stuff is amazing though. Like,
I'll be honest. I feel like it ran its course already. House of Truth.
Can he please get a new finisher, because that is so fake. The lethal injection has got to be the worst finisher I've ever seen, or one of them.
Honestly,
worst, but it's not even.
No, you know what it is? It's a front wheel. It's a front wheel that leads to a cutter. That's all it really is.
Yeah.
Like
it doesn't fit a heel persona.
No, but the guy, unless he's really facing somebody with a lot of in-ring experience, you can always see the guy like jump to like take it.
ACH. ACH.
But yeah, and that's the Macho Man DVD for you though. That's the Macho Man DVD. You know, if you haven't checked it out, you go check it out, guys. I recommend you guys go check it out. It's really good sound. You know. But yeah, let's take some questions here that were sent in the comment threads of this stream. Okay, let's see what people had. Let's see what the people had to say here. Let's see what they had to say. Ooh, yeah, dig it. We asked a few questions here from Mr. Ryan Davis. Why did Scott Armstrong stop counting when Sting's music hit? Sting didn't interfere, and the Authority was 2 seconds away from a win. I know it was all for the moment, but that makes no sense.
I guess he got distracted.
I guess as part of the script. I don't know. Hey, you know.
No. This is Scott Armstrong. Like,
what was that, Alex?
it was more visual.
Bro, you cut off. Bro, you cut off. Bro, say that again.
I'll put mine.
Nah, go on ahead. Say
My
it.
video.
Go on now.
Right.
Don't be shy, sunshine.
No, I was.
Bro, you're lagging like crazy.
Oh, no.
Are you on your Mac, bro?
Yeah. It's this Wi-Fi. I'm on the worst Wi-Fi.
Gotta go back to the college, bro.
College Wi-Fi sucks too.
Hey, better than what he has now. That's around the point, though. That's around the point, folks. That's around the point.
I think they should have turned the place dark for 5 whole seconds.
Like 1, 2, go dark.
Call. And then happen.
Yeah. That's what they should have done.
Yeah, Armstrong probably just got scared or something.
I don't know. He probably did. He probably shit himself, you know?
He's like, what the fuck?
His second question here. What are your thoughts on reports of Ring of Honor not allowing the wrestlers to appear on other indie promotions? We've talked about this last week.
Yeah.
I'll repeat myself again. I think, there's two sides of the spectrum here. One part, yeah, it sucks because, again, Ring of Honor does not pay their talent six figures. They don't have the budget of a WWE. But at the same time, I understand why they're doing it, though. You got to remember, Ring of Honor, for some weird reason, they're trying to become mainstream. And by doing that, they want to protect their talent. They want to make sure that, hey, the talent that we have under contract do not get hurt on any other show outside of our shows. You know what I mean? It's a two-way thing, in my opinion.
And also want to make it feel more special when you come and see the guys. Because if you saw the guy at AIW or whatever, and then you come see a Ring of Honor, like, well,
I saw him in that indie show.
Exactly. I saw him on that indie show, man. With him,
Yeah, they want them to be exclusive to ROH. I can understand them, but
he did that same
making
move.
a lot of money. That's the problem. They're not making a lot of money, so that's why the wrestlers do this shit. Go to other shows.
Indeed. Absolutely. So, yeah. Oh, you still there, bro?
Yeah, how many cases have there actually been where talent has gotten hurt outside of a Ring of Honor show?
Do you be? I mean, again, who knows? But I mean, they don't want to take that. I think they don't want to take the risk, though.
Exactly.
They want to take a risk of having talent. Like, imagine, right? Imagine if.
Right, but with these.
Imagine if Jay Briscoe, right, who's currently the Ring of Honor World Champion, were to go tour the UK, right, and he, for some reason, breaks his neck. God forbid, but you kind of get the idea, right?
Right.
What will be the main event of Final Battle? What the fuck do you do?
True. CM Punk.
Do I hate the idea? Yeah and no at the same time.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It should have been done a long time ago, if anything.
Indeed. His next question here. What are your thoughts, once again, from Ryan Davis from Kings of Wrestling? What are your thoughts on my dude, Tyson Kidd?
Tyson Kidd.
Good performer. Workhorse. A star in NXT. 90s husband. This past Thursday, he had a great match with Finn Balor on NXT, but ended in a DQ.
He's a jobber, a vanilla midget.
Hey.
A mid-carder for life. No, I'm kidding. Well, maybe the third part's right, but yeah, he's very talented, obviously. Going from the hard dungeon, I mean, damn, this guy could definitely wrestle. Exciting to watch NXT, and he finally has a persona, a gimmick that's kind of working right now. So they're gonna do something with him, I think, eventually. At least they finally might do something with him because he has something going.
Indeed. I like his gimmick. Like, it brings realism. A lot of people say, like, your character's going to get more likely to get over if it's closer to your real personality. And I think that his gimmick is pretty close to his real personality. And he wrestles. Like, I think kind of like Punk, because it made it seem more realistic, more like a fight, because that's what more mainstream people want to see. And I think that if they kind of just worked with that gimmick, got him away from Total Divas, I think that could definitely work.
I think so too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see him versus Brock Lesnar one day.
Yeah, WrestleMania, guys. Book it, guys. Book it.
It's kind of too bad though that Tyson Kidd's personality hasn't rubbed off on Natalya though.
Yeah, Talia will never turn heel, I think.
Or gain personality.
Yeah, Talia's just gonna be there, doing nothing. Hey, but
Let's see here. Next question here, once again, from Mr. Ryan Davis. Boy, he's on a roll right now asking these questions. I like that. Let's say Paul Heyman just booked WCW back in the day as it were ECW, and they had Ted Turner money. Do you think that WCW would beat WWF WWE? No. No, because you know why? I think as time gone on, people got tired of the hardcore style. Like, for example,
No way.
you'd be surprised.
WCW was so over when it went out of business. Like, people don't realize this. People, because this kind of gets hidden. But WC just as over as it ever was, if not more than it had. It got screwed because of a pay-per-view with a pay-per-view provider, and then the guy wouldn't give him his money, so he couldn't pay, and they had to go bankrupt. That's why he got screwed. It wasn't because the people weren't tuning into the product. The product was hot. They were selling out shows across the country.
No. Let me reread the question. Let's say that Paul Heyman just booked WCW back in the day as if it were ECW, and they had Ted Turner money. Do you think that WCW would beat WWF WWE?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but you said that no, because people got tired of the hardcore style.
Yeah,
I think Paul Heyman would have adapted the style. I mean, when the ECW ended, like I said, it was hot. So I think with WCW, I think it probably would have.
Yeah,
I think you don't have the NWO, you don't have that storyline. So how do they get mainstream?
What were you saying, Walter?
I think it would have if they would have not beaten them, but it would have been up there still. Eventually, it would have ran its course. I think.
I think eventually, it would have ran its course. Like, let's be honest, not in today's league, no one's really big into that hardcore barbed wire massacres. No one's into it anymore. Unless you're big on CZW, I guess.
Yeah, but
the cheap ripoff.
You have Paul Heyman booking. You have Paul Heyman booking, though.
Yeah, but again,
Paul Heyman's not going to bring in Hulk Hogan. He's not going to bring in these big WWE guys. If WWE doesn't lose those guys, they're not forced to recreate.
I agree with that too, but it's like I'm saying right now, it's a trend though. Trends tend to die. For example, back in the day, people were big on saggy and baggy. Rappers used to be big on wearing these big ass clothes that were twice their size.
Do-rags.
Yeah, do-rags and all that shit, big ass chains and shit. But time went on and you evolved. It became all about tight and fit.
Tight clothes.
But it's not wear big ass chains though. So.
I think it's more evolution. Like, eventually it would have ran its course.
Exactly. Would have lasted until probably 2003, 2004.
Most likely.
But
who knows? Let's see here. What else questions we got here? Do you guys think Ryback takes steroids? By Mr. Alex C. Carter.
I don't know. I mean, WWE probably would have figured it out by now.
Most likely, the drug test.
No way, dude. That dude is on something.
He did get his first suspension already, I think.
It is not humanly possible to be that large without steroids. He's eating them like candy.
Hey, look at Scott Steiner, bro.
You saying Scott didn't take steroids?
Scott definitely took steroids.
Yeah, but look at him though. He was shit. Big puppy took up.
Like fucking unnatural muscle.
Steroids and cocaine are the two substances that make Scott Steiner.
That is juice head. But that's around the point, though. That's around the point. Let's see here. Where's Chase? I need him to complain about the brand split. Well, Mr. Oliver is not here this week. Most likely he'll be back next week.
The brand split.
Yeah, a lot of things happening next week, Knowledge of Wrestling. As you know, next week we're heading to New York City for Final Battle. Woohoo!
Oh, God. Oh.
Are you ready? Yeah, we're going to be there at the show. So if you want to meet up with us, feel free to come up. If you'll be attending the show, want to build a conversation. Hey, we're friendly people, aren't we?
Of course.
Friendly people. The only knock I can give the show is on a Sunday. Normally with the ROH shows that I've been to, it either be on a Saturday or a Friday. Mostly Saturdays.
Man, because they're going pay-per-view now?
I know. No longer I pay-per-view. Now it's pay-per-view.
Yeah, you can order on your cable
Provider, yeah.
provider.
But I'm looking forward to the show. We'll give our predictions for that next week. All right, so hold your horses for that. But Mr. Carter, I believe you wanted to address something. So I'm going to give you the floor now to, shoot away. So, my friend, the floor is yours. Alex?
That lag, yo. That lag.
Alex, the floor is now yours. Alex, the floor is now yours.
Wasn't he just talking a minute ago?
I think he was, too.
What the fuck?
I don't know what happened, but yeah. Alex, we're waiting for you to talk, bro.
Oh, his mic is on mute.
Yeah, it makes on mute.
Probably went to go use the bathroom.
He probably is. He probably did. But, yeah, again, this week is coming up fast, and I cannot wait. And the holidays coming up, too. In the holidays, you gotta do what you gotta do. Buy gifts for people and shit. And
yeah. There was a lot of people at the mall today.
Can imagine, bro.
Black Friday shopping.
It's all about Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I did most of my shit online.
It's all about souls going up on a Tuesday, bro.
Oh my god.
Souls going up on a Tuesday.
Tuesday will be Monday's December 1st. Holy shit. People, instead of celebrating their Thanksgiving dinner, they were at the mall.
Indeed.
They were lining up for those TV deals.
Indeed.
What? These retail stores are not nice, making their employees work on Thanksgiving.
I know. Kmart,
Walmart,
Best Buy, Target, every clothing store.
Indeed, yeah. I owe you one. Come on, I owe you one. That shit's funny as hell now. I owe you one.
I owe you one, man.
Oh, you want Punk?
Oh, you want Punk? Come on, do this for me. Job to Lesnar. Come on.
You got a job to do.
Indeed, he does. Indeed. Hey, Alex, are you there?
Alex Kata.
Hey, Triple H, did you make more money than me?
No one makes more money than the game.
It's all about the game.
Whoever makes more money than him, that's not best for business.
It's all about the game and who your job out.
It's never that.
You gotta put me over.
Indeed.
Hey, sorry about that. I had a problem.
Oh, Mr. Carter, it's okay, but like you were saying, we wanted. You said early on before we went live on the air that it's something you wanted to address, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to speak out what you want to say. So, the floor is now yours, my friend. So take it away.
Well, thank you, kind sir. Well, if you guys are followers of the fantastic show, am I kidding here? But seriously, if you guys follow just to rag on him, you probably saw that he put up a video requesting people to interview him. So I sent him a message from my personal account. I was like, hey, I'll interview you, but I'm not gonna. And he said, sure. He'll do that. And he asked what time. So it's probably going to be in about 2 weeks. It might be within a week or so. But Mr. Sean's View.
You're going to interview Sean's View Entertainment.
Sean's View Entertainment.
Oh, wow. Here's where I never heard by the way, I never heard of him, so, I never heard of him. That's around the point.
Yeah, I've never heard of the guy either until tonight. But for those watching, I need you to go to the comment section right now. I need you to tell me what questions you want asked. Of course, we have the basic questions. Why did you feel the need to pull your wang out on the air? Why did you feel the need to claim you're the king of the IWC?
Oh my God, my virgin ears are deceiving me right now. Holy shit! I'm sarcastic with that,
but yeah. But yeah, leave a comment. What should I ask him? I want to know. Yeah, what do you guys think I should ask him?
Well, let's see here. I think, in all honesty, why did he get so much hate? Why does he, again, listen, I don't hate the guy. All right, for those of you out there like, oh, let's get rid of him, let's take him out. That's not going to happen, people.
You wish that would happen.
I wish I walked the shit. I wish I had the shoes he had on right now and shit. Damn. But that's around the point. But yeah, Mr. Carter, I wish you good luck with that. Knowing Sean how I know him, Sean is Sean, He could throw curveballs at you. Just know that.
By curveballs, do you mean damage control?
He can throw curveballs at you. Apparently, I added his girlfriend on Facebook, and he tried to, be all butthurt about it. But the thing is, this with me, I love talking to women. All right? I'm not saying that she's the beautifulest thing out there on the world, but hey, I love talking to women. Who doesn't?
Exactly.
So yeah, guys, if you want to drop a question, you can drop them here in the comment thread, or if not, on Twitter at Talking Wrestling. Right, just send the questions there, and there you go. We'll see what happens. Now, my question to you is, sir, will it be on live stream, or will it be, a regular?
It will be pre-recorded.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's probably going to be better now.
Most likely. And before we shut down this week, so earlier this day, I saw this video on the internet, on YouTube, whatever, right? Someone sent me this video, like, yo, Heel Steve, you're going to laugh at this shit, right? I'm sure you guys know the song by Bobby Brown, Step by Step, right? Every little step little steps, or whatever, right? And there's a parody version to that song, I think, with Wayne Brady, with Mike Tyson, and some other guy. And it's the funniest shit I've seen, You have the three guys doing the choreography. Like, literally, Mike Tyson looks so slow and he's lost. Completely like it's like everyone doing the choreography and shit of the dance or whatever, and he's like 5 seconds late. The most funniest shit in the world. Yeah. The most funniest shit in the world almost, you know. But yeah. Well, this wraps up episode 69. Still, it does not sound right. 69, when you think about it. Number 69, guy. Yeah. Let's give her the 69. Of the TEAMHEEL podcast. We thank you all for tuning in this week, as you always do, whether it be here on the live stream or on the playback. You can follow this channel on Twitter at TEAMHEEL Podcast. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Leave this live stream a like and share it through all your social media. Okay? You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeelSteven. Check out our affiliates, Wrestling News Talk, the Facebook page. Check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/GutCheckPodcast, and our other affiliate, TRN, the Talking Wrestling Network. We are going live tomorrow on their channel as well for the Saturday Night Shoot the Live Q&A edition. So if you haven't sent in questions yet, you can send the questions on Twitter at Talking Wrestling. 3 questions per person. Use the hashtag SNS.
Oh yeah. Knowledge of Wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at HeyI'mWalter. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Knowledge of Wrestling.
American Album Card, wrestling, gameplay, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
On YouTube, of course, yeah.
I'm Alex Carter. You can follow me on Twitter at ALEXCRTER, at Talking Wrestling, or subscribe to my YouTube network, or AlexC.Carter.
Yes, indeed. And tomorrow we'll be live on the TRN Talking Wrestling Network channel, myself, Knowledge of Wrestling. And I am looking at a almost empty bottle of Inca Cola. So, with that being said, guys, we are out like Janet's titties. Peace easy, everybody. Me some plus. Back to episode 70 next week, and we'll be giving our predictions for Final Battle.
You forgot to say one thing.
Oh yeah, to quote our good friend Outsider, when in doubt, when you're down in the dumps, masturbation is key.